Murray makes a big difference with his production. Other than that, I mean, his bench is kind of questionable as well. He's got Melvin Gordon, who knows if he's going to show up at all this season. We know Kareem Hunt isn't going to be back for 8 games. And Damian Williams right now is battling with Sean McCoy for that spot. So I got a lot of questions as far as the
Shady's getting that spot.
Go. Yeah, exactly. I love Michael Gallup, though, as a deep sleeper. I think he showed a lot of connection in the preseason with Dak. But the Bills have a lot of question marks heading into this season. And my last team that I do not think will make it into the playoffs is, unfortunately, don't at me, but Julie Voigt. Team,
Julie!
Sorry. I'm not getting good TFG vibes from this team.
You're mean.
I don't blame her for being a homer and taking T.Y. Hilton, but obviously his numbers are going to go down without luck. Calvin Ridley is a guy who, that could be the smartest pick of the draft, or it could be something she really regrets in the long run. Ridley had 10 touchdowns last year, but we'll see if he can repeat that with, Julio Jones and Mohamed Sanu at full strength. And now you add Devonta Freeman back in the mix, so we'll see what's in store for Ridley. I love that she got Kelsey. Obviously, he's the best tight end available. He's going to see a lot of work, a lot of yards and touchdowns. Darius Geis is a guy whose stock is on the rise. He's, according to what I read today, a quote from Jay Gruden said that the offense is going to run through him. Maybe a little bit too much of a homer here with the Colts defense going to L.A. Chargers week 1. We'll see how that pans out for her. She took Ebron, and she took Jacoby Brissett. So I do love her for staying true to those Indianapolis Colts. But a guy like Damian Willis for the Bengals probably doesn't belong on your bench. Malcolm Brown could actually pan out to be a smart pick. Curtis Samuel, I love, is a breakout year. We'll see. Those are the 4 teams right now. Do you
consider Samuel as wide receiver 1 in Carolina right now?
From what I've read, yeah, they love him. They say he's been unguardable in camp. He showed me a lot more than DJ Moore showed me last year. And even as far as handing him the ball, I know
Moore was really hyped up too last year.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a weaker wide receiver class, which kind of showed. I mean, you didn't see anyone really bust out as far as rookie wide receivers last year. And I think Moore was dealing with some issues mentally, physically, on top of the fact that offense really runs through Cam and McCaffrey. So I think that the wide receiver 1 spot in Carolina is definitely up for grabs.
Dylan, don't you have Dylan, don't who do you got playing quarterback, Dylan? Don't you have Cam Newton, Dylan?
Listen, Wham Bam Think You Can is a team name, and I'm sticking by it.
So, hey Dylan, hey Dylan, when Cam's not panning out, and you need a quarterback, I'll be waiting.
He can take Phillip Rivers off the waivers.
No, listen, I'll take Jameis Winston before I offer you a trade.
Ew.
And then I'm gonna want double, because you're gonna come begging after that. 2 weeks of him, you'll be
Dylan doesn't beg. He's that stubborn.
God. Can I have a quarterback? Just give me Mahomes.
No,
please.
Jay, you understand? Dylan's stubborn. He will ride out John Kitna that's retired before trading for anything.
I won a championship with Blake Bortles, God damn it. I'll do it again if I have to.
I'm just telling you, I'll be waiting. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
No, I thought it was great. I had a lot of fun with the draft last night. We had some good chatter going back and forth. I really loved where I mentioned when Chris got Tyler Lockett. I thought that was a great pick because Lockett is just, as far as route running and quick twitch movements and reading Russell and where he wants to be, I think Lockett is the perfect. I mean, if I could have grabbed
with Baldwin going out.
Dylan, did you set the draft order?
I did. It was randomized.
I was going to say, because if you ever put me at 7th again, I'm going to drive down to Georgia and slap you.
So he doesn't live in Georgia.
Well, wherever he lives.
Oh, so take that.
I hate draft. I draft 5th. I don't want to move. I want to be right in the middle.
It's okay. You got your 2 quarterbacks you'll never trade for.
I'm proud of you for getting George Kittle. He's going to pay off dividends. Valdez Scantling, I applaud you for taking the risk. Obviously, boomer bust, right, as far as Valdez Scantling goes?
Yeah, but my thought process is that I was actually going to stash him and play Williams, because I believe Williams is going to initially really benefit from people paying more attention than needed to Brown, and I think he's better. He'll be open underneath a lot more as Brown opens up the field, and I think that he's already going to be more comfortable. Carr isn't a deep throw guy, and I think that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt Brown, but it's going to open up things for Williams. So that I actually drafted Williams to start. He's kind of my guy that I think MVS at the end of the year will really be catching on and into this offense. He's got huge potential because we've talked about him plenty, Dave.
Oh, yeah. I mean, huge guy with big speed. I love the potential for Valdez Scantling, so I definitely hope it pans out for you. I know a lot of fantasy owners are waiting on the Rashad Penny breakout, so
yeah,
if that happens, you can stick him right in. And then Deshaun Jackson, obviously, you can put in your flex at any week, and you'll get that 100-yard, 2-touchdown game out of him every now and again. So I do like the boomer bust potential that your team brings. If Aaron Jones pans out the way you want him to, then obviously that's going to help a lot. What do you see his snap percentage being this Thursday against Chicago, guys? You think he's going to see the field? Is it going to be 50-50, him and Jamal Williams, 80-20? What do you think?
Aaron Jones is going to earn some receptions in there in this offense. He's going to be used rushing and receiving.
Yeah, I think he's going to be on the field a lot, but I think he'll be lined up in places you've never seen Aaron Jones lined up before.
So you like some of that eye candy? Maybe he's going in motion behind Aaron Rodgers.
Ton of motion.
Type of thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ton of motion. They're gonna LaFleur's offense sends like 2 or 3 people in motion in almost every play. So you're going to see the tight ends, the running backs. You're going to see them all over the place, man.
Now, I'm glad I'm not in this particular predicament. But as far as tight ends go, Jimmy Graham, Trey Burton, are those 2 guys you think could have success Thursday night, or stay away?
I think Graham might. I think Graham will have a better night than people think, because now Sternberger, it just went to IR. Yeah, Burton's looking to be a game-time decision, and he has a groin problem with a soft tissue area. It looks like they're going to sit him. We just had a Bears podcast rep from Halas Hall Brawl even to say he doesn't think Burton's playing.
Yeah, I'm looking to get off of him in one of my other leagues. Exactly for the reasons you're saying. I took him way late, and I'm already looking to get off.
It is 10 after 10, Dave. What time are we supposed to be off air and get ready for their show?
In about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay,
all right, guys.
That means we got to wrap this up. So, Dylan, what else do you got to say about the draft and people's teams? Who do you like?
Who's your prediction? Who wins this?
Yeah, who's the winner?
Well, I'm going to win it, but I'll give a...
Oh, get off your high horse.
Oh, God.
I will give a quick shout-out to our other followers who were gracious enough to join the league. I think that Chris...
that was awesome, guys.
Yeah, I think that Chris has an awesome team. Carson Wentz, you guys already know, is my number 1 quarterback by the end of this season.
We know.
We already talked about Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett's going to be a great pick. Saquon Barkley is almost a can't miss. I only am worried about his opportunity in the red zone. I don't know how often the Giants are going to be there. Same with Kerryon Johnson, to be honest. So we'll see how running back pans out for him. Love the David Montgomery pick. Jack Doyle is kind of We'll see. He went with Antonio Brown. He's not afraid. Took Tyler Boyd and A.J. Green, so he's got the wide receiver situation in Cincinnati locked up. And I love that he has Lamar Jackson. Well, I don't love that he has 2 quarterbacks on his bench, but I think it was smart to get the 2 hot quarterbacks in Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray. Clearly, he's looking for trade bait there. And then we move down to Ryan Molstead, Packers 365. I really do like the combination of Devontae Adams and Odell. I think Devontae gives you a very consistent line, and Odell, obviously, may miss some time due to injury. That bastard
stole him right before, because he picked right before me. And he forced me to take a guy I don't even like. But, yeah, I mean, he's a good receiver. But I was so pissed.
Yeah, I love that combo. He's banking on the O.J. Howard breakout train, which very well could happen. Unfortunately, he got bad news today. with the Zeke Elliott news because he took Tony Pollard. We'll see. We'll see if he's dropped. Yeah. But, I really like Ryan and Chris's teams. They're both definitely going to be in the playoffs, in my opinion. And, again, thank you all who are listening right now, who enjoy the show, who join the league. Please keep up with the league. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. And I think that we'll expand the league. At 10 teams this year. I'm sure by the end of this season, with all of you listening, we'll have 12, if not 14 teams. By the end of
that's what real men play.
Oh, and we had a few people that we believe will probably be joining next year, which we won't name their names. We'll keep that under wraps until next year, so it's a kind of a tease. But yeah, and
I love it.
We're also planning to do something kind of neat and move to money, so that we can do something neat. So stay tuned for all that. We're just going to leave that all as teasers as open.
It's a charity donation to get Dylan a Dak Prescott jersey.
Because he loves him so
don't
much.
say that ever again.
Oh, and FYI to all
I've never
the
burned
members,
a jersey before.
To all the members of the league, we do have to get together. Dylan will create a chat with everybody involved so that we can try to discuss about loser punishment. And at least some sort of trophy winner, championship belt, something like that. So we have to discuss those few
That's
things.
right. Absolutely, we do. So stay tuned, folks. Thank you, First and Goalers. Thank you, Fantasy World. Thank you, too, for having me on. I love you guys.
Oh, of course, dude. You're part of the family.
Yes. Thank you, Dylan, you big butthead.
And stay tuned on Thursday, you Cheeseheads. We're going to have something special for you guys watching the game.
Go, Pack, go.
All right, guys, and if listening to this show hasn't gotten you wound up enough and you want to get out there and debate some more, you want to go to NFL Addictions on Facebook.com for all of your NFL debates and sport debate. It is not a trash talk site. Keep it clean and cordial. And if you want to try to win something for your man cave, go to Raz Addictions and play their version of the raffle. You can win all kinds of prizes. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Dave has won all kinds of stuff. Tell him what you've won, Dave.
Jerry Kramer TK helmet from the 60s, Adams Blaze, Adams Chrome, let's see, Paul Horning Mini, Paul Horning full-size helmet, Paul Horning jersey, Aaron Rodgers helmet, Donald Jarver helmet, Davante Adams football, Jerry Kramer, Nitschke, Taylor. I have all the memorabilia. I have it in my man cave. I've got a poster signed with a lot of the 60s Packers. It's certified. It's a good place to win stuff, folks.
And we want to give a couple of shout-outs. First of all, we want to shout-out to our good buddy Ryan Molstead at Packers365.
Packers365.
Check him out. Follow him. He's a good dude. He's a pretty funny guy. And, there's a few things in the works with that young man. Who else do we want to give a shout-out to, Dave?
Mr. Parker Mose, a writer and a great young man for diehard Packer fan. He knows his stuff. He's part of the Packer family here, and he knows how to break down a roster film just as the best of them, and we are so glad he has come on as a guest recently a couple times, and we do plan on doing it a couple more times as well.
All right, well, we got to get running because it is time to go on to the Halas Hall Brawl, folks. So,
enemy
Dave,
territory.
You ready? Put up your dukes, man. You ready? Ready? Let's get it done, huh?
I'm ready to put on my cheese boxing gloves.
All right, thanks, guys, and we will see you for a post-game wrap-up show special on Thursday
See you in a couple
night,
days.
following the Packers-Bears game. Don't miss it. We'll see you Thursday night. Thanks a lot, and tune in and follow and listen tomorrow night for the Halas Hall Brawl episode we're about to go record with them because it's going to be fun. So do it both. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night. Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.